What's up, Doc? Marcos Aquino here with Marcos's Many Subjects. So let's start with subject number 1. Bill and Ted 3 finally gets a director. Bill and Ted are coming back to the big screen with a third installment, and they finally got a director for it. Dean Parisot, the director of Galaxy Quest. That has a lot of potential because I think Galaxy Quest has a very similar tone to the first Bill and Ted movie, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which I'm a very big fan of, by the way. So I think this could be really, really cool, at least if done in the right hands, because from what I've heard, it's being written by the creators of Bill and Ted. So that could be good. Hopefully. And now, I give you a riddle.
What is so hot it's cool, but it's so cool it's hot? Pop-Tarts? It's not Pop-Tarts!
Now on to subject number 2. Bogus rumors from both Marvel and DC? There have been two big subjects over the past few weeks that I have overlooked that really deserve to be talked about. And those subjects are basically falsified rumors involving Marvel and DC. The first being with Marvel. There was a rumor going around that Marvel was very impatient with how the Daredevil reboot was going and that the deadline for it to start filming is October 10th. And they got a director for it, Joe Carnahan, but from what I've heard, that pitch didn't go so well. And now he may or may not be off the project. And because of that, Fox was apparently looking to trade the rights of a few Fantastic Four characters, including Galactus, the Watcher, and the Silver Surfer, back to Marvel. Major update. Joe Carnahan's version of Daredevil has been trashed by Fox, which could very well mean that the rights to Daredevil will probably go back to Marvel by October 10th. Thank you, Lord. The second debunked rumor was with DC, where apparently Warner Brothers was in talks with Ben Affleck to direct their long-awaited Justice League movie, which could have been interesting, because I really liked The Town, the movie that he directed and starred in. I thought that movie was really good. And if he did direct it, they would give him an unspecified role. Batman, anybody? Hell no. But you know who I think should direct the Justice League movie? And this is purely my opinion. I think they should get, if he doesn't retire, Kevin Smith.
Oh, really?
Think about it. He could probably do to the Justice League movie what Joss Whedon did to the Avengers. Kevin Smith and Joss Whedon are very similar. Both are self-proclaimed fanboys. Both have written comic books. Joss Whedon wrote a few X-Men comic books and, of course, his Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic book. And Kevin Smith wrote a few Batman comics and Green Arrow comics. And plus, it makes sense. It really makes sense. I mean, that's who I would get. Also, one of the reasons why is because I think he really proved himself as a director with his previous film, Red State, which I have seen, and it's actually not bad. I liked it. I think that was a good movie that transitioned him from a director to a filmmaker.
Lindsay, why are you late for class?
Pop-Tarts!
And that was your nightmare for the week. And now on to subject number 3. I just got a riddle from someone. Apparently this episode is very frequent with riddles. It basically says, what is so hot and so cool at the same time? Pop-Tart?
It's not Pop-Tarts!
Oh, okay. Well then what is it? Joss Whedon to write and direct Avengers 2. Oh yeah, that's right. And this we kinda expected, but even still, it's great news. Joss Whedon is gonna write and direct Avengers 2. Not only that, but he's also going to develop a live-action Marvel-themed TV series for ABC, which is probably going to be that 1-hour Marvel TV show that they've been planning to do on ABC for a few weeks now. Please excuse me while I'll do my happy dance. Now, like I said, we kind of expected this, but even still, I am so excited that he's going to write and direct it. Because if you've seen my review of the Avengers, then you'll know it was incredibly, incredibly good. You know what I think should be the Marvel TV show that he's developing? It should be an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show that basically revolves around, well, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That could bring up a lot of possibilities, and it could be a good spin on the whole cop TV show type genre.
Oh my God, make another rainbow, Tommy!
Originally, I was supposed to talk about Sony making an Alf movie, and as always, when it comes to bad news that I hear about, I always put this clip in. But I decided not to, simply because there's a news topic that just arrived today that I really should talk about. It makes me sad to say that they just today reported that Tony Scott, the director of Top Gun, Days of Thunder, The Last Boy Scout, True Romance, Man on Fire, and Crimson Tide, has passed away. He also was the brother of Ridley Scott, the director of Alien, Gladiator, Blade Runner, and Prometheus. Tony Scott isn't one of the greatest directors in the world, but he was a pretty good director. He knew how to make a good action movie, and he made a lot of great action movies. And it's really sad to see him go. And just so I don't end this video on a somber note, I'll give you something kind of humorous that I thought up. One of my favorite YouTubers nowadays is John Flickster of the Flick Pick. I saw a Discovery Channel thing about Shark Week like a few days ago, about like shark victims and how they fought back against the sharks when they were getting attacked. One of them looked very eerily like John Flickster. I don't know if he was attacked by a shark, but if so, you know, make some more respectable.
Jelly, jello, wello!
Sorry if I humiliated you there, John. If you're watching this. I should stop doing that. So what do you think? Would you want to see a Bill and Ted 3? Do you think Marvel should do Daredevil themselves? Do you think Ben Affleck would have been a good choice for the Justice League movie? Or Kevin Smith? Are you excited that Joss Whedon is going to write and direct Avengers 2? And are you sad that Tony Scott has passed on? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you've seen here, then feel free to press the like button, add this video to your favorites, and maybe even subscribe if you want. So until next time, this is Marco Sakino saying, you can come out now, Johnny.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Play me off, Paul!